Hello students, again I am welcoming all of you in today's session of the chapter Atoms and Molecule. Till date we have studied the two parts of the chapter Atoms and Molecule. Today we will discuss about the third part of the chapter Atoms and Molecules, and before going to the third part I would like to just quick revise about the first and second part of the chapter. In the first and second part of the chapter we have studied about the different laws of chemical combination, then we know the Dalton's atomic theory, then atoms, molecule, atomicity, then valency. So many things we have studied till that in the first and second part. The third part is very important part. We will know the how to write the chemical formula. This portion is totally based that how to write the chemical formula of the any compounds. Then we know the what is molecular mass, how to calculate molecular mass, and very important topic, that is mole concept. Let's come to the topic. Before going to start anything, I would like to tell you about the some rules to know, keep in your mind when we are going to solve the find out the chemical formula. First rule is that valencies of the ions must be valence. If there is any ions, their valency must be valence. Second, if there is metal and non-metal together, first you write metal, then non-metal. For example, sodium chloride is there. Sodium is metal and chloride is non-metal. So first you write sodium, then non-metal. Third part is that if any polyatomic ions is there, ions should be written in the bracket. If there is no any ions, they need not to write it in bracket. So these three things we have to keep in our mind. Next, very important thing, we will do some activity also, writing the formula of a simple compound. Binary compound, as the name suggests, there are more than two atoms. Two elements are there. There are two elements when present together, it is called binary. How to write the formula of any binary compound or any compound, there are three things you have to keep in your mind. First is the symbol of element, second is the charge, third is the crisscross method. So if you know symbol of any element, their charge, then you have to crisscross. So let us see how to find out write out the chemical formula of any compound. See, this is sodium oxide. We know that sodium is formula is Na and oxide formula is O. We know that the sodium atomic charge is +1 and oxygen charge is -2, and crisscross like this oppositely. So you will get this symbol called Na2O. If there is nothing written, one is not written as one. Keep in mind. For example, see another example, aluminum chloride. Aluminum chloride, we know aluminum symbol is Al, chloride symbol is Cl. We know that aluminum charge is +3, chloride charge is -1. Then again you crisscross. You will see that the formula will come like AlCl3. So this is the way to find out the chemical formula of any compound. Next is the molecular mass. As the name suggests, I already told that when atoms and atoms come together, they forms molecule. And if the atomic mass of these two atoms are added together, there will be the mass will be the molecular mass called. Summation of the all atomic masses of in a molecule is called a molecular mass. For example, HNO3 is given here. H, you know, atomic mass of H is 1, nitrogen is 14 and oxygen is 16. If you put into this like this one plus, and for 14, oxygen 3 is written, means 3 into 16. 1 plus 14 plus 48, you will get 63 U. So this is called molecular mass of HNO3. So in similar way, if anything is given to you, you have to know these three things. Sometimes it is given also, so you keep in the mind that atomic mass of hydrogen is what. By practice you will know, you remember it, but in early stage you will see stage what is given. But slowly will get, when you will solve, as much as you solve, you will be understand the you will remember the atomic mass of any element. The formula unit mass, it is just like molecular mass. Formula unit mass is the sum of atomic masses of all atoms in a formula unit of a compound, which is called as formula. For example, zinc oxide. See, this zinc oxide formula is zinc ZnO. The Z, nothing is written, means 1. 1 into atomic mass of zinc is 65. Oxygen, before oxygen or after oxygen, nothing is written, so it will be 1. Atomic mass of oxygen is 16. So 1 plus 16 plus 1 into 16. So it would be 81 unit. So it is just like the molecular mass. It is like a formula unit mass and molecular mass is nothing is difference there. Just the two words are there. Now, very important topic, mole concept and how do we interpret a chemical equation. How हम कैसे किसी equation को interpret करेंगे. Because you are in 9th class, so you have to know what is mole, what is atom, what is atomicity. If you are knowing all these things, you can easily interpret a chemical equation. For example, I have written one equation: carbon plus oxygen give rise to carbon dioxide. Carbon, before carbon it is written 2, means 2 mole of carbon react with 1 mole of oxygen to form 2 mole of carbon dioxide. This is one way. Another way, you know the carbon atomic mass is 12, so 12 into 2 into 24, तो atomic mass unit के term में हम कैसे इसको define करेंगे? 24 unit of atomic mass of, sorry, molecular mass of this carbon molecule combined with the 32 unit of oxygen molecule to give rise 56 unit of carbon dioxide. So this is the way to interpret a chemical equation. So you remember this in the terms of mole, in the term of atomic mass or molecular mass. So now the very important, and most of the time students are very haphazard way, they are in doubt about mole. So I would like to tell you with one example. Students, whenever you go to market, you say give me 1 dozen mango, means 1 dozen banana, means you are getting 12 mango or 12 banana. If you say how many days in a month, you will say 30 or 29 or 31. If you how many months in a year, you say 12. Means it is a fixed value. Similarly, mole is also a fixed value, and its value is 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 number of particles. So mole is a numerical quantity. It's a fixed value, and that has a molecular mass equal to the atomic or molecular mass of element. So you remember this, and this is also called Avogadro number or Avogadro constant. So the mass of 1 mole of substance is the same as that is of atomic mass or molecular mass expressed in grams. So always remember that mole is a numerical quantity and that has a mole mass equal to the atomic or molecular mass of species. So always its value is remain constant. It is called Avogadro constant, 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 numbers. So similarly, two, three terms are oftenly used, and you are get confused every time. Gram atomic mass and gram molecular mass. So don't worry about this. Gram atomic mass is nothing. The atomic mass of substance expressed in gram. I am saying that gram atomic mass means atomic mass of any substance is expressed in gram is called gram atomic mass. And if any molecular mass is expressed, I have already told this, A is atom plus A2 is molecule. So if the molecular mass of any substance is expressed in gram, it is called gram molecular mass. If atomic mass of any substance is expressed in gram, it is called. So there is two things, molecular mass and atomic mass. So you have to be very clear what is atomic mass, what is molecular mass. If you are knowing atomic mass, you can write gram atomic mass. Everything, both is you can express in terms of gram only. For example, the atomic mass of sulfur is 32 units and gram atomic mass of sulfur is 32 grams. So this 32 is atomic mass, and if you are expressed in gram, it is called gram atomic mass of sulfur. So many times question comes, find out how to find out the number of moles. So there are two formula by which you can find out the number of moles. The mass of substance divided by molar mass is by by applying this formula you can find out the number of moles. Another is if the number of particle is given, so then again you can find out the number of moles by applying this formula, and this formula is number of particles divided by Avogadro number. By this you can also find out the number of moles. So this is a quick review about the how mole, Avogadro number and mass are related. If you say 1 mole of carbon atoms, it means its Avogadro number would be that atom only. I am using term atom, means 1 mole of a carbon atom means it is always equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of carbon, but it is mass. If you are trying to understand in the terms of mass, it would be 12 gram of atoms. If you say 1 mole of hydrogen atom, it would be 1 gram of atomic mass, hydrogen atoms. So this is all about the correlation between Avogadro number, mole and mass of the each other. So today we have discussed about the how to find out the how to write the chemical formula. I already told you, just quick revision, you have to know symbol, charge, and lastly crisscross. If you are knowing these three things, you can easily find out a formula of any compounds. Then we saw that molecular mass, I already told that the number of atoms are, if you are calculating their mass, all the atoms are present in any molecule, then it is called molecular mass. Then we saw the mole, I already told 1 mole is a numerical quantity that has a mass equal to the atomic mass or molecular mass of a species. So 1 mole is a constant value, it is also called Avogadro number. It is 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 number of particles. So this is all about the part third of the atoms and molecules. Now I have some home assignment for you, try to solve it. If you have any doubt, please you can contact us. Thank you very much.